The best child characters of Breaking Bad. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Film Sci. Today we are going into the details about the highest rated show on IMDb. It is none other than Breaking Bad that is largely driven by characters. You will feel connections with such unique individuals inside the show. In this case, we can certainly not miss covering the best child characters of Breaking Bad. What are we waiting for then? Let us dive straight into the details. Number 5. Walter White Jr. Well, Walter White definitely gains the attention of viewers due to his multi-layer psyche personality. However, his son is nowhere different in terms of his eye-catching charisma, and Walter Jr. suffers a complicated relationship with his father throughout the show. The bond is based on a love-hate theme that makes things even more interesting. There are times when he perceives his dad as a loving and caring human being. In other instances, he compares him to his uncle, known to be way cooler. It will be accurate to say that the comparison makes the road full of hurdles for Walter White Jr. Moving on, the problem does not end the son's effort to fulfill his duties. He was the one who made Walt change his mind about lung cancer treatment. The repercussions would have been heavy to bear, so Walter Jr. deserves a special credit here. So, Walter not only looks at the errors of his father, but appreciates him for his strengths. His opinion remains somewhat neutral during the entire show, and the reasons are obvious. Number 4. Kaylee Ehrmantraut. Another child character named Kaylee Ehrmantraut comes on our list, which is often linked with her grandfather. It can be observed that she spends quality time with Mike whenever the situation arises. We can say that he has been the only close family for Kaylee since her father died. The tragedy affected the child in certain ways one could not even imagine. After the incident, her grandfather tried every possible way to fill Kaylee's life with joy. A proof of the same is when Jesse sent $2.5 million to Kaylee after Mike's death. Kaylee is none less than an optimist, influencing human being who had a far-reaching impact on everyone around her. One of those human beings included Mike, as he turned more human in nature. For instance, he was normally observed cleaning crime scenes or bullying Walt or Saul. However, Mike refrained from such activities while being with Kaylee, and one could never figure out how chaotic his life was in the latter scenario. Generally, he takes a pause and cherishes those happy moments until some urgency arrives. Number 3. Tomas Cantillo. It is the time to brief you about the most shocking yet robust child characters in the Breaking Bad series. Well guys, Tomas Cantillo is the center of the most thrilling scenes in the show. One of them includes when Cantillo had to shoot Jesse's friend named Combo. The reason was not so complicated, as he was selling meth in a competitive dealer's territory. So the whole scene comes out as an iconic one, because it begins with Tomas circling Combo with a bike. The nostalgic moment quickly moves to pull out the gun as the action shoots up. Moving on, there is a little logic behind the revelation of being Andrea's brother. Let us ignore the fact, and one could see the vital role of Tomas in the rest of the scenes. I mean, it would not be wrong to claim him as the center of the real suspense in the series. Tomas's murder highly influenced characters like Walt and Jesse, and you will not believe they even considered moving ahead in their business and quitting the streets. Tomas generates strong main character vibes here, as the single move helped other traders to become the big-time players in their venture. So his relevance cannot be denied in any aspect, and he is the living proof of the impact of society on one's behavior. One of the significant reasons Tomas found himself involved in the crime was Albuquerque's projects. Number 2. Jake Pinkman. Get ready, because the next character is going to initiate the whole perfect child vibes. Jake is the epitome of a people pleaser, as he followed the opposite path to his younger brother Jesse. It can be observed that Jake does well in school, athletics, and even music. He's an all-rounder who covers everything under the roof, so even siblings are considered as opposite examples to each other. The younger one is condemned all the time, while the elder one hears applause from everyone around him. It is indeed true that Jake is a loving sibling and cares for his brother Jesse. Both of them never let the radical treatment from their parents become a barrier to their bond. They are indeed close and support each other in every situation. Number 1. Chad. Last but not least, Chad has a mysterious character in Breaking Bad. He was firstly caught flirting in class. Later, he drives the most expensive car, i.e. a Chevrolet Corvette C6, as a flex. While taking his car for a wash, he discovered the teacher was washing cars there. It was a shocking moment for Chad, because his image always revolved around like a stereotypical high school bully. Every character has an inner trait, which the viewers can observe. Do you think we have missed out on any significant child characters from the video? If yes, let us know in the comments section. Also, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel by smashing the red button. Bye guys, that was all about Breaking Bad and its top favorite characters.